Shout out to US ARC and all US ARC members. If you don't know what US ARC is, don't be ashamed. Just go ahead and click the third link in the description below. See what US ARC is all about, okay? You never know when legislations are going to hit your backyard, so that's why it's very important to consider becoming a US ARC member today. These numbers really do matter, and they look at it for consideration when it comes to battling legislation. So first and foremost, thank you, Phil Goss. Thank you to anybody out there who partners up and volunteers with US ARC organization. Thank you for anyone out there who's a US ARC member. And if you can't become a US ARC member today, please talk about it on your platforms. Let your neighbors know, let all your pet stores know what US ARC is here for, and it's here to fight for our animal rights. Thank you to every US ARC member and US ARC supporter out there. True.
T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Trap Talk Reptile Network, the coolest reptile network in the world. Episode 718. Rolf, aka the Cosmo King. Trap Talk with MJ. This is going to be amazing because Kosmos. What else more do I need to say? Hottest topic right now in the hobby. And yeah, man, if you are a first-time watcher, listener, please do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. You'll be reminded of every episode released out of the network. 7 days a week, Monday through Sunday, you will find a brand new episode right here on the Trap Talk Reptile Network. If you're looking for exclusive content, come join the Trap Talk Patreon family. Simply click the very first link in the description below and connect to the Discord. And there's an amazing Instagram group chat. Yeah, shout out to my Patreon members. You guys are my heart. And what's up, man? I'm your boy, MJ. Guys, I'm excited again. And don't mind this light right here that's out. She's in the nest box. And so don't want to waste much time at all on this guest because there's a lot to talk about. But yes, I do want to say thank you so much for all of the support from all my sponsors. Tonight's sponsor, the Reptile Super Show, going down January 10th and 11th, Pomona Fairgrounds. I will be there in attendance along many other amazing reptile keepers, respected vendors. I'm telling you right now, this is a show you don't want to miss. So if you're going to be in the SoCal area and you're not planning to come to Reptile Super Show, please consider it. Go to the Reptile Super Show on Instagram and also go to the website, find all the links in the description below where you can buy tickets and where you can actually book your hotel stay as well. So thank you, Rami, and the entire Reptile Show family. We are very, very near to the next Reptile Super Show 2026. Man, I cannot believe we are already approaching a new year, and I'm excited. Again, find the link in the description below. Also, tonight's episode is brought to you by Prague MORPHs. Head over to PragueMorphs.com. You will see some of the top cutting-edge ball python projects that are currently being worked in the ball python game. I highly suggest you check them out on YouTube as well, and that's Prague Morphs on YouTube, Instagram. Find the links in the description below. Thank you so much, Devin and Teresa over at Prague Morphs. Also, last but not least, this episode is brought to you by Clutch, the #1 ball python organization app in the game. If you're just coming into the game, I highly suggest you get organized, you stay cutting edge, and you do that by getting Clutch. Try Clutch free for 30 days. Find the link in the description below. Thank you to all my sponsors. Again, you can find all the links to my sponsors in the description below. Let's do this, all right? You guys are in for a treat. Like I said, do what you got to do to get your mind right and do what you got to do to stay hydrated for episode 718. This is Rolf from Reptile SRO, a.k.a. the Cosmo King. Let's go. Cheers.
Good.
You ready for do more in the future? Trap Talk podcasts?
Yes.
Man.
Only Trap Talk. Exclusive.
Yes.
Exclusive. Oh.
So stop calling us.
Rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with the crop, God love it or not. I'm hot from the hop to the rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with the rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with the rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with the rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with everybody, we do it. Everybody, we do it. Do it.
All right, episode 718. I got Ralph with me. What's up, Ralph?
Hey, I'm fine. How are you?
Hey, what an honor, buddy.
For me, the same. Yeah.
I mean,
finally we managed to get it. Yeah.
I'm gonna give you some flowers right off the bat because there was a time and place I got into ball pythons, looked around and I saw like, if you want to get serious, it's gonna take serious money, right? And so at that point in my life, it wasn't enough for me to like really look into it more for whatever reason. And then I came across your Kosmos stuff. Okay. Wow. And it reinvented everything. It got my excitement all over again because I know you keep other species where you live, and we'll get into where you're from and everything. But I don't know if you ever heard of Timor pythons. Have you ever seen Timor pythons before?
Yeah.
So right here on your thumbnail, this looks very, very similar to Timor pythons, and I kept a good group of Timor pythons back then. So when I saw there was a ball python that looked like a Timor python, I was obsessed. And then I looked into it and I saw, of course, it's not in the United States. And I heard all this stuff about what you were working with, Kosmos. That was over 5 years ago. And to this day, man, that's been one of my most impressive snakes I've ever seen. So thank you for being here, man. I just got to say, it's an honor to have you here tonight.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here and to hear it from you. So I know you, we see in your background. To be honest, all the time when I look your show, I just look at when the topic is about green tree pythons or something. This is for me in a show more interesting.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Listen, because I mean, there's only so much to learn with ball pythons. Like it's pretty set in stone how to breed them, and so many people have worked with them. Where it's one of the easiest things to breed, and then you get to something like chondros or emerald tree boas and stuff that is a lot more not as straightforward, and if you're a real animal lover, you love shit like that. You want the difficult stuff.
In the past, I can tell you, I built up my ball python stock from the green trees. In the past, I had 45 adult females, and all the money I earned, I pushed in the ball pythons.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So let's get into that. I want to know how you got to the point where you came across Kosmos, this gene, and how it even happened. Like, what was? Can we get to that?
Yeah, the point was this. I want to go into the ball pythons. There was a reptile show. I just said the green tree python. I think I had a few handovers there, and I was walking around and see then the first genes for very expensive. This was a Mojave male for 8K euro or something like this. And wow. I decided I want to join this. I want to have it because it was interesting for me to breed this and this. For me, all the time, the yellow belly was crazy. You breed two looking very normal looking balls to each other, and you get this white snake with a yellow stripe, and this catched me. But then I see the prices, and I was thinking, okay, this is for me, as somebody never did the ball pythons, it's too much for me. So I decided to go to importer and buy a lot of African animals. There was much cheaper. There was around 200, and I was then seeing the book from Kevin McCurley, the first one, and there was then the ebony and ivory photo from Amir Soleimani, I think. Yeah. This gave me the inspiration to work on that.
Wow. And what year was that, Ralph, when you started even like looking at the combos and all that? Do you know what year that was?
Which year? I think 2005 or so.
Okay.
A little earlier, I have no idea, but it should be around like this.
That's early. I mean, considering the eras that we're at now, because ball pythons that you're a part of, you saw how much things have sped up over the last few years.
Yeah.
2005, there were still pastels going for thousands. You know what I mean? And other weird, stuff that just isn't really worth much nowadays. But that's quite the era to be a part of. And so you're saying Kosmos came from an Africa importer? What you got it from your imports?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I decided then I'm not sure so many years ago what amount of animals I bought, but I bought these animals, and the Kosmos was in it. And a few years later, I decided to sell it because of family things. And this was the only gene I kept. I just keep because I see already, okay, this look very special, so I keep it and work on this. And then my collection grow again.
Got you. So you spotted this gene and you were like, you know what? Like it was enough for you to keep, and you didn't care about the rest, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. Now I don't know. I know there's a picture out there. Man, I should have got this together, man. But I know there's a picture, I think, of the very first Kosmos, right? Don't you have a photo of that?
The very first Kosmos, yeah.
Yeah. You know, I mean, I would just, I could also get it from you after this, and I could input it right here on the screen.
Yeah, like ever you want, or you can give me the ACES or whatever. I have it prepared.
Cool, no worries. But for instance, that was the very first one you held back, correct? That's the one that you noticed and the one that you wanted to work with and breed?
Yeah, this was the first baby I can show you what I ever breed with this African import. Yeah. So however you want, I can send it you after.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, we send it after. So focus on the talk and.
Sweet. Yeah. All right. And then I'm curious with that snake, what'd you breed that snake to? Like, how did you start working this project? Like, what did you put in next? Huh?
Easy breed. Because I'm still working with this type of doing. I breed as easy as possible.
Yeah.
That I can see the differences in the results. Right. I see a few guys that had cool animals from Africa, but what they breed on it, a multi-genetic powerhouse male, and then they say, oh, I don't see anything in the results. I'm not sure if it's genetically. So I just put an yellow belly on this import animal to see easy as possible.
Right. And that's kind of like, that's the best way to do it, right? Because other than that, you're going to be going up through some uphill battles, figuring out what the hell you have in your snake. And that's kind of the good thing as far as what to do with the project that isn't even out in the market yet. But I'm curious, you know, at what point was the project starting to gain traction for you? Like when were you getting to the point to start hatching out stuff like this?
Well,
like, you know what I mean? Like how many years until you got to like that point, you know?
I bought the original family in 2008, and at the preparing for today, I checked all the dates for my photos, and the first Kosmos we talked about, I breed in 2012.
Right.
So an African female, if you talk with guys, they have animals from Africa, you know, they eat very bad. They make very small clutches. So I still have the original female, and I got her in 2008, and I think she was already 1 or 2 years old, but she was very small. And until now, I just got 4 clutches from her.
Who's this girl right here? 2023.
What is it? Which date? I don't see it.
I'm sorry. Can you see it or no?
I see it, but it's all very small here on my screen. Can I make it bigger?
It's a Kosmos Het Clown.
Oh, wait, no, I have it bigger. But what did I wrote here in the description?
You wrote.
This was a showing, and it was in 2000. I don't see the date.
It said you posted it in 2023, December 2023. Is
okay. So this was the 2 or 3 years after I hit the first Kosmos clowns. Then
Okay, and then you start because I can't remember what the original post was. Because how long has this snake been out for now?
This I breed 2 of this. They looked exactly the same. One I kept, and I think this should be 2 or 3 years so 2 or 3 years ago.
This snake 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to find that snake. I mean, sorry, that post of the Kosmos you posted. That like because you have like a signature background. I feel like on the bark, like that's
so it's easy all the time to find.
Yeah, it's easy to find, and that's I feel like that's very smart. But I'm gonna try to find. I'll find that original one. But what I'm trying to get at is because this is you clearly, Rolf. You have the nicest Kosmos that I've ever seen. Nobody has Kosmos like you. And so I'm curious if I buy into your project and I get into Kosmos, it's an incomplete dominant. That's a for sure thing, right? Like Kosmos is incomplete dominant, correct?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So technically, so if I buy this from you and I were to breed it to another snake, like let's just say a normal ball python, I should have like what 50% chance of hitting Kosmos. You would think, right? Is that how
that's what the calculation say? I did the calculation. I know we work on this what we had last week with Justin, and I checked this all too because I never did it before. This percentage part.
Yeah.
And technically the calculations say it's this, but there are so many factors. What can I say? Touch this. That it's lower or higher sometimes. Yeah, it's the same if you breed a clown to a head clown. You should have the half clowns. But
Yeah.
how many clutches I had with 6X and just had 2 clowns. But I think sometimes, because it's still a new gene and not everything is clear, so sometimes it could be that just the IDing is wrong in the clutch. I think I have an eye for it, and this was the only thing. I enjoyed the show last week. I watched it 3 times.
Mhm.
I enjoyed it, but I never seen before results from other breeders. They didn't show me. So it would be cool. It was cool to see, and was clearing for me a few things too, because all the time I just have my results. But if I had seen this a little earlier, it would be super cool. But technically, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm curious, because at this point, like, you know, you said there's many factors, and that's correct. There's so many factors if we talk about percentages and what should be hitting. What's the percentage of maybe another genetic being involved with Kosmos and we don't know it yet? Is that a possibility? And that's why maybe some of these extreme Kosmos only are coming from potent Cosmo worked projects, because this other maybe mysterious gene that we don't know about, or maybe it's white flame. I don't know. Like, I mean, there's just a lot of conversation going back and forth of like, what is truly Cosmos, and why do Cosmos only look like that with Ralph and they don't look like that with us? And this is just kind of coming from people who have thousands of dollars invested into it, and I'm just over here listening. So I'm just, you know, what do you think?
I can tell you there's no hidden gene or something. This
For
with
sure.
the white flame popped up. It was unofficial. Somebody talked it out. Who was it? Me. So one thing is the white flame. The name is totally wrong. This was just the first I see in the visuals, because this effect with the spikes on the side.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, definitely.
But this is just individual clowns, and we know many clown genes have these blushings in the side. So the effect of the white flame, what is the wrong name? Yeah, just stronger this effect.
Oh,
And after this, I can show you. I worked out this season before the talk from last, because I want to do more videos about this, because I did not enough. I need to be honest.
yeah.
That was a mistake. I didn't clear enough up. I did 2 less videos because of reasons in my private life and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But I have this all prepared. I can clear up this everything very easy. And I think big point is the IDing. What lower the rate.
Yeah. Okay. Let's hold on. Let's get back to white flame, because that's interesting. One thing that fooled me for sure many times is the power of a het influence. You know what I mean? I've had snakes that made leopards look like something completely different, and I'm almost thinking like, do I have a different gene? But it's 100% het DG clown, and so I was told like DG 100% double hets will throw some weird shit to any incomplete dominant sometimes, and it almost makes it look like it's not what it's meant to be. And so your understanding is that if something is a het, it could turn into that white flame stuff that's usually het for clown or something, that it's more of the head influence that's creating all that, is what you're saying? It's not necessarily another.
No. I mean individual in the head, this effect, if I understand you right now.
Okay.
The effect in the head is not there, that you have any white flames in
Right.
the single gene. Yeah, this white flame, this was what you show what pop up in the sides. I think this is something the clowns already have, because many of the clowns have this white blushings, but the white flame gene. So again, I need to say, meanwhile, I hate the name because it's wrong. Yeah, stronger this bright colors, these yellow colors, it push it hard, because of this blushings come more out. Yeah, that's what I mean. In the visual, you see the effect strong. Yeah, you see the brighter color, you see the stretched drawing. Most time you have a back stripe. You see this here. This is what this gene do.
Okay, because
in real, this is something I had knew before already. If I had more experience exchange with other breeders, the single gene white flame I just explored this year. The single gene white flame in the combination with the Kosmos lower the Kosmos effect.
yeah.
So a single gene white flame Kosmos look like a low expression Kosmos.
Very low expression, correct. I don't understand what he meant by it's wrong. The white Cosmo name. What did he mean by that? It's wrong. What's wrong?
The wrong.
He meant that he named it white flame when
Right.
he saw it in clown. So, and when it's not in clown, the white flame isn't so visible, so it shouldn't be called white flame.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be called white flame.
I gave the name white flame when I had the first hatch, yeah, and I see the clones with this white flames on the side, yeah.
Got it.
And then I need to write something on the top. So I was thinking the first what I had in my head, oh, it looked like a white flame. Why don't it? Because you need to separate, you need to start IDing. Yeah, this is all the time difficult when a gene pop up in your collection.
Yeah, it's like
from the African from the beginning. Yeah,
it's like hatching out a gravel and then you put it to another gravel and then you get what you see or something more intense. But in this case, you're saying clown does that. That's white flame only looks like that. The whole side thing going up the side, that's only with clown, correct? That you're seeing that visual.
This if you check around other clowns, yeah, many clowns beside my collection, they have this white blushings on the side. For example, if you have Mojave inside or Rookie or something like this, they all already have this.
Right.
But the white flame gene make this more strong, but not just the white, it power the other colors too. So in real, it separate the side drawings and power up the colors.
I love it, not to be honest.
Because of this, I can show you easy. I prepare the photos. I can show you easy because I was a little bit pissed about the rumors, what's going around. I tell you what it is.
Yeah, for sure.
Because when people say, "Oh, the Kosmos look just nice with the white flame," yeah, it's not true because I have Kosmos. They have absolutely Kosmos clones with absolutely no marker for this gene, and you put it beside each other, like the photo you showed me. There you see it clearly, easy. And when I send you the photos of the single genes, it will make more sense for everybody.
To be clear, it's not visible without clown, is what you're saying. White flame. It's very subtle, like very subtle.
You see it, but a single gene don't have these blushings because these blushings, this come from the visual clowns.
But can you confidently say that every Cosmo clown that you've posted that has the white sides that has white flame in it?
No. Okay, no, not all. You see a difference. You see if it's very strong, this white. If the people say, "Wow, freaking out animal," but
is this white flame or no? I'm sorry, is this white flame or no?
I think I have an adult photo of this. I think this is already the white flame version, yeah. But this photo is bad. I don't know why it's so overpowered. I think yes, I have an adult photo exactly from this. I think maybe this is the photo you showed with the two animals. This have the strong, but then you have animals with this small white sides from the belly up. This don't mean that the white flame is inside. The animal before you showed me, this has too much color inside. I don't know.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but you can
so white flame kicks it up a notch, basically. Yeah, it's like it
color. It stretch the side drawing in the other side. You see, there's a lone pixelation all around the body. This is the difference. Because of this, I make with the adult versions the photos. So you see it now.
Okay, so is this the very first white flame ever, or this is just an example?
No, this is just an example. I have a few of them, and
because I mean,
before this is like I said, when it is a gene, it popped up in the collection, and it's all the time difficult. You need to make the reverse searching for it. When you found it about the final result. So, but now from the breedings, I could sort out. This is the white flame single gene. Yes, at clown.
Right.
Yeah.
Tell me when you want to go to the next one.
Yeah.
You want to go to the next one?
No, hold on. I'm just staring at it real quick.
Okay. That's what I mean. Because the people say the Kosmos, the super nice Kosmos is already Kosmos white flame. It's not. It's the opposite.
So this is just white flame we're looking at, correct?
No, this is a Kosmos white flame.
You're showing. Okay, I didn't know you were
white flame. Yeah, the white flame in the combination with the Kosmos. The white flame dumped the Kosmos down. And this is what you exactly see in the visuals in the clowns too. Because of this is what I saying, maybe there's a few mis-IDs in the results from people.
Well, this looks good. Which obviously.
And what is the marker? I have it here in this, and I have the banana version. It looks exactly the same. The most have this spot behind the back.
Just tell me when you switch it.
Or this stripe. Yeah. So
that's a marker, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Those little holes right there.
This was the animals when I heard in the last podcast. Oh, there was animals I could not 100% ID as a Kosmos, but then it was already a Kosmos white flame. Because I keep animals like this back. in the past because I want to find out everything about a gene. And I bring them back. I have them in adult too.
Right.
And I got Kosmos clowns.
Okay.
Regular ones.
So again, this snake right here, which is Cosmo White Flame, is this het clown at all or no?
Yeah.
It
Most
is?
of them.
Okay. And did you breed this snake? Do you have records of breeding this snake?
It's a fresh hatch from this year.
Oh, that's from this year?
This is from this year. Fresh hatch. I try to find results for you to show all in the same size, that we don't have any differences because of the age.
Yeah, but you've been making these for a while now at this point, right? Cosmo White Flame. I mean, you've probably been having this going on for a minute now, I would say, because of the pictures that you've been posting.
Huh?
How long have you been breeding stuff with Kosmos and White Flame together?
It's been a while, right?
No, last year, first time it popped up at me that I realized there's something inside because the visuals look different.
Just last year?
Yeah, I think last year or the year before. What year?
Actually, you realized last
I
year that there is
realized
the gene was
this.
hidden.
Yeah, the
inside
gene was
for
hidden,
some time.
so it popped up.
So again, this right here is no White Flame. Just for the record, real quick, this is no white. This is no White Flame. Can you show him this, Devin? Here, let me give it. I'll send it to you right now.
No, this already should be a White Flame.
This is the one he's showing me now.
But this was my first. This yeah, I see.
That's 3 years ago.
But this was my first results, and I never had this combination before. So I was thinking, this is just the Mojave Kosmos clown.
So you didn't think
I didn't know, but this was an animal where I was start thinking, and okay, if you have a new gene and you have the first results, you need to take it as it is. Yeah, I had the normal Kosmos clowns and everything, and it worked, and I reproduced it a few times, so it was not by accident or something. And I did very, very simple breedings. For example, the first Kosmos clowns I gave away to Brittany Gobble, there was just from pastel Kosmos head clown to a blade clown. Nothing more.
All right, because here, you check this out, Ralph. I'm going to be honest with you. I went to Justin's place, and I don't know if you've been to Justin's place. You haven't, right? Have you been to the United States yet? Have you?
No, I want to. He want to invite me, but he never did.
Oh, really? I heard you just won't return his calls or his emails, or I don't know. You guys need to fix that.
There was one time we had a conversation, and at the end, I had a lot of stress in private, and then the answer from him I didn't like so much, so I decided better not answer than answer something bad. That's all.
You guys should get on the phone with each other. I mean, Justin's a good guy, and you seem like a good guy.
I know he's a good guy.
I honestly, you seem like a really cool guy. So I just feel like two good guys should get on the phone. But anyways, let's get back to this. So here's the thing. I've been to Justin's multiple times. I think the most recent time I went to Justin's, I was geeking out as anyone would, going through all his stuff. And again, I have a huge love for Kosmos. I've been waiting for Kosmos like this, anything close to this, to be popping up here in the United States. And the answer is they haven't. And I remember looking through Justin's stuff, and Justin, no disrespect, I swear, maybe I just wasn't looking in the right area, but I kept opening up Kosmos clowns, and dude, I was not looking at them that long. I looked at them and I was like, wow, and I just closed them. They weren't nothing like this. Like, I thought this is what I was gonna see. You know what I'm saying? And I looked at like at least 4 or 5 of them, and mind you, I don't know what area I was looking at, but I was looking for Kosmos, and I was really surprised. I didn't see nothing spectacular coming out of Justin's, or even a few other guys who've been working them, maybe not as long as Justin, but even Brittany, you know what I mean? So I'm just wondering, like, even if it's not White Flame, it should be something at least half of what White Flame is doing, because Cosmo still has that effect. But where is that effect happening here with people's projects? Why aren't people seeing it?
I can't say much to this. I just can show my results. And nobody ever. Brittany showed me one time a clutch, and then she told me she had bad luck. Until now she had just 3 clutches, but she didn't hit much, and she got a mail or whatever from Justin, but he don't breed. She told me. So I don't know. I never even Justin didn't show me any of his results. So this a little bit sad for me. And he showed me on his phone when we meet one time a few visuals, what he hit in the first or second season when he did the chocolate DG Cosmos clown. And yeah, and then I was wondering why he don't show more of the visuals. So I don't know if they, this is a business. I don't know if it's really not exist or not shown for any reason, because you want to keep your projects a little secret to surprise the people So I was wondering why, because his heads, what he have on Morph Market, they are amazing. They're super examples for Kosmos. All what I see, or when I see the show videos from the Tinley Park, what he have on the table for show, they are super nice examples. So I don't understand it. And I checked my, after this, I checked my results from this year. I did it yesterday, the whole day. I checked every clutch. I checked it in my software. How many eggs, how many animals, how many Kosmos I hit. And sometimes when there was too many genes inside, and I say, okay, I cannot ID this 100%. I didn't count this clutch into the calculation because it was not fair. Yeah. Or if I had a clutch where I lost 2 or 3 eggs by incubation, and there was then just 3 eggs left, and there's 2 Kosmos, I cannot count 3 eggs, 2 Kosmos. Yeah. So I really do this research very straight. So I would like to see his results. Come over and see it and see what's the problem. Yeah.
Right. Well,
I can't imagine why this is.
I mean, because I think, listen, no matter what it chalks down to, it's going to chalk down to the odds, right? And the odds don't lie in the ball python game. If something is an incomplete dominant, we know historically the percentage it's supposed to hit when you produce it down the line. And the thing is, you happen to be behind a project that's been high valued for a long time now. And I see why, because the results, they're insane. But at the end of the day, nothing really stays high for that long. And people who buy into that are buying high end for a reason, so they could produce it. And then that changes the market in a sense. That's just how it works. But the thing is, people who bought in aren't making it. And they're obviously going to look around like, well, what the hell? Why shouldn't I be making it right now? And that's just what's happening right now. You just got, you got a few people looking at each other, calling each other on the phone. And again, dude, that's on them, but they're saying you're not talking to them. You're blocking some of these people.
No, I don't block anybody.
Again, like I said, there's two sides, Rolf, and I don't want to say you're doing that. I'm just letting you know that's what's being said. I'm literally passing things down that are currently happening here, in case you didn't know, and that's going to cause a talk across the whole hobby. And so, and I don't know, you don't seem like someone who would block somebody and not be transparent, and that's why we're talking right now. We're trying to see where are things going and where are things at, and why people aren't seeing the results, because at the end of the day, people pay to see results. So
but I can tell you, I had less Kosmos clutches than Justin last season, but I have very nice results. The only thing what I do different, I think, I do very simple breedings. I don't put so many genes, double recessive or whatever, on each other. And the most breedings, I think, is the target to have a triple recessive, double recessive. Maybe because of this it's more visual, or I have more hits, I don't know. Because it's still a new gene and I work on it. Because of this, I do all these easy readings to find out which gene react good with it, which gene react not good with it. And you don't know, for example, I found out the blade gene. The blade gene don't like the Kosmos.
Right.
And when I see the video from Justin's results, there was a few blade animals inside. There was a super blade inside. Yeah. It's a totally deleter, so you can mis-ID it. And about the guys I blocked, yes, I blocked a few, but it was not because it was a question and somebody asked me for something. No, you know what happened when the people found out Justin got the Kosmos? I got a shitstorm on my messages. The people send me, big breeders, they send me texts like hell. They say, why you are doing this? Why you are doing this? And then I need to stop. They called me in the middle of the night. So a few people I blocked them, but this was the reason.
Well, listen, I gotta tell you one thing that I've been doing recently, and it's the best feeling ever. I block the shit out of people now, and it's so fun. It's like, dude, I don't waste any time. Like, first and foremost, if you're mentally off, I go figure it out, dude. I just don't need you even watching me. I literally block people who are mentally ill that are coming across my way, because I don't even want you people looking at me. So blocking isn't a bad thing, first and foremost. So, and again, there's two sides of every. I'm sure you have a reason to block some of these people. I know what that's like, first and foremost. So I don't blame you for you doing what you're having to do. But again, I'm just trying to bring in both sides. That way we're just clear on the episode,
Yeah, for sure. For this I'm here too.
Yeah. So okay, so let's talk about currently where things are at. Like, as of right now, with all this being said, how are you working towards, I don't want to say diluting white flame and Kosmos, but are you like, how are these projects going to be now served to the community when they want them? Like, you know, when you see something extreme, because here, like, here's a good point. You brought Blade. I'm glad you brought a Blade, because I remember buying Blade thinking like, wow, this would be a cool gene down the road. And then I saw people not even IDing Blade. Like, they didn't want to ID it. They just, you could see it. You're like, dude, this thing looks like very reduced and it's extra, you know, when pastel was popular, like you could see a difference with Blade, right? But people stopped IDing it. And I was like, that's weird. And then I just would realize, like, what's the point of IDing Blade? And if that's true, nobody IDs Blade. So is that going to happen with White Flame, you think? Like, is it going to get to the point where it's all into Kosmos and you don't, like, it's just maybe one of those things involved, or are you focusing hard to like separating the two? Like what's
I work hard on the separating, and even in my adults, I try to find out to separate it totally, to make this clean breedings again. That I know this is the White Flame, this not, because it's a problem when it popped up. The reactions are super crazy. I have pictures I can show you. Free reactions are super crazy. Yeah, but I want to go away from this, that it's in combination with the Kosmos clowns. Yeah, I want to show it in single the power what it have, because the effect when the people who bought Kosmos at me, for example, from Asia, they come here, they check my whole collection. I say you can open every tab you want. Yeah. And they was surprised. They want all the, and then they was talking in this podcast shows in Asia. They was talking all the time about the White Flame. So the reactions are cool, but I want to separate it from the Kosmos again in the results.
You won't, you said?
Yeah. And if we can manage to share it again, I want to show you my chart, what I did.
Yeah. You can bring it up. Please do.
Yeah.
Let me know. I just want to be clear what I heard. He said he's not going to take White Flame out of Cosmo, he said, right? That he's going to keep it together, correct? Is that what he said?
No, he wants to separate it.
I want to separate it to show the power of this gene on his own.
Got it. He wants to create his own road with White Flame.
Yeah, bro, but still in the combos, that doesn't mean that there won't be any more Kosmos White Flame combos. They are super cool.
Yeah.
He has prepared all the picks for you. We will send them to you, but only for the IDing. This year is the first year when Rolf managed to ID really well. Where is White Flame? Where is not? Because the White Flame, sometimes it's subtle, sometimes not. But
Right.
he'll show you his chart and then all the pictures, because it doesn't work.
Hey, dude, what's your name, bro? I don't even know who you are. What's your name?
Hey, sorry, bro. I'm Martin from Bohemia Boss. I help Ralph here. He came to us to check, and Devon as well. I'm building Devon's facility.
Yeah, he's building
Awesome.
the PRAGUE facility.
Nice to meet you, Martin.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Sorry.
You're good.
So I have no idea where I am.
All right.
You see it?
Yes, I can see it. Can you see it? No.
I see it. I just made it big. Yeah.
All right. So I see 39 Cosmo clutches, 197 eggs, and 81 Cosmos out of the 197.
Yeah.
Which comes out to 41.12%.
Yeah.
Which is basically double with what people are getting here, percentage-wise.
Yeah.
But also, I've got to ask you too, Ralph. Are you hearing anything from any people in different countries? Like, obviously, Cosmos is in a different part of the world other than America and Germany. It's in other places, right? So,
I had
what are they saying? What are they saying?
I have a customer in Asia, but he showed me he asked me for the IDing. I offer this to everybody for the IDing, but the most don't ask me. Customer in Asia, he had already one clutch.
Yeah.
He produced one clutch last year, and his success rate is in percentage. It's around same like me. So he told me 7x and 3 Cosmos, and I ID'd it for him.
Well, I have a homie
This is the only what I know. And the other guys in the USA, they didn't share with me.
Yeah. Do you know the homie?
Yeah.
He had 21%. Have you talked to him?
You talked to him?
I talked to him. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just wondering, did you talk to him? Has he talked to you at all about his?
Yeah, I talk. I just not so much anymore. In the past, we talked more, but he didn't tell me this.
Yeah, I think that would solve so much is if you talk to the biggest people that are not having good results, because they're lost right now. And the thing is, it's difficult to work a project that you don't really know what you're IDing. And I know that just takes time, but I don't know, man, it shouldn't be this complex. I really don't think it should be this complex, because it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking from someone who's been listening and watching both sides. I mean, I'm not new to ball pythons. You know, I'm not 20-year veteran, but I've been doing a podcast on them for over 6 years now and working with them for 8 years. And so I could understand, and I'm sure you could understand too, right? Like, do you understand where a percentage like this could really get into people's heads and I guess feelings, because money has feelings attached to it. And that's what it's coming down to. Like, money will affect people's feelings and what's happening. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Like, you know, like maybe we should talk to these people who are not having, or people who are not happy, I guess, you know?
Yeah. But I'm still all the time. When I ride with people, when they buy at me, I say, hey, if you have the first results,
yeah,
talk to me. I want to see it. I want to see the results. I want to see how the way is going. I help you with the IDing. And just what I see, sometimes the breedings are very, very complicated with many genes. And then I work it down from the base. So I just hear what you say to me now, but the people that didn't tell it to me directly. So I can't believe it, because when I checked my season from last year, just my holdbacks I have, this is more than 41% what I have.
I'm a very transparent guy, dude. Like, I don't like good. And honestly, I want people to get as much as they can out of this episode and hear, you know, what you have to say along to all these topics and conversations that are floating around, because I don't want anything to tarnish the name Kosmos, man. I like Kosmos. Again, I told you what it meant to me years ago, and it got me out. And when you have all these question marks and potential red flags, it steers people away from the project. And, and this is my next topic, is like, people are concerned about your price chopping on Kosmos. Like, it was very shocking to them to see how quickly the prices went down. And I want to hear directly from you, like, why did Kosmos come down all of a sudden? Like, well, what was the meaning behind it?
The question is difficult for me to answer, because I don't want to talk, like you said, I don't want to talk about other people's bad.
Yeah.
You know, I want to be polite. I just can tell you I didn't do it. I wake up and see this offers undercut my prices on 30%.
So it came down to someone already chopping it, and you re-chopped on top of that chopping.
Yeah, I just see these prices, and then I need to regulate my prices on the same level, because what can I do?
I mean, dude, I'm kind of.
I didn't do it. I keep the prices. Yeah, I had another podcast show. Okay.
Yeah.
And they asked me, what do I need to afford to join the Kosmos project? And I say, okay, single gene female start on 10K at me. It's dollar, euro, it's a little difference. But 2 days later, I see in public an offer for a Kosmos with another gene with a double head for 17,000. It was not me. So this is all what I say. I didn't understand it, why somebody dropped the price so hard, but it wasn't me.
I mean, like I said, I'm in a predicament, not predicament. I mean, I don't care. I mean, I do what I believe is fair. And I think that's, I mean, if you in your heart are doing what you think that you need to do, and that's fair by your business, then nobody should ever tell you what the fuck to do. It's your business, right? And I feel like in this game, anything's up for fucking grab for change. Anything could change in a drop of a dime, especially if someone has control of it. And, you know, obviously my obsession with chondros, and, you know, I had the biggest year ever with green tree pythons. Last year, I had a pure BIAC clutch that these, I'm telling you right now, Rolf, like, as we know, we know what we see. We know when we see something different, right? And I've been working with pure BIACs for fucking a handful of years now. And I knew these pure BIACs were different. Like, I was like, dude, these are not normal pure BIACs. Like, they almost look designer, okay? They were very dark red, really, really deep neon diamonds. And I was like, holy shit, I almost wanted to keep all of them back. But guess what? People wanted to buy them. And I would say, you know, you shouldn't pay more than maybe $1,500 for a pure BIAC, like a nice red pure BIAC, United States captive born and bred. That's a good standard. Like, you know, shouldn't purchase by that price. Guess how much I sold mine that year for, that people wanted them for? Guess.
I don't know, 2K,
$2,500. Okay, because guess what? I didn't want to sell them. I wanted to keep them. But if you wanted it that bad, in my heart, I'm like, well, you're gonna pay $2,500. And guess what? People were pissed. They were pissed that they found out that I was actually selling pure locality. Just because it was a pure locality, they expect me to want to price it at $1,500, nothing more. But guess what? I don't give a shit. It's my stuff. And I think it's the nicest pure BIACs that you're going to find out there. And if you're going to want the nicest stuff, it's not going to go for a standard cost. I don't care what you say. But again, some people won't always agree with that. That's why when it comes to market pricing, high or low, dude, someone's going to be upset. Like somebody is either going to be mad because you went too low or you're going too high. But it's your stuff, dude. Like it's yours. Like you can't tell me what to price my animals. Like even if I'm not right, it's okay. Then it makes me look stupid. At the end of the day, it's my animals. And so I don't know, man, the whole market talk thing is, I don't know why it's such a huge factor to so many people who aren't even really in the Cosmo projects. I will say a lot of the noise is coming from people who are just kind of just on the sidelines watching, you know what I mean? But that's also not the case with the investor side as well. You know, I'll be transparent there, you know, off the rip. But the whole, again, money talk, bro, when we're talking about money, that's when the sensitivity kicks up, you know, and so that's also where we're at. I think people just want to see these intense Cosmos that you've been producing finally in their own project so they can move forward and they could go to the next one. But the thing is, they're stuck right now. Like people who are shooting for those Cosmos that you've made are not making them, and they don't know why, and they're like on their either second or third year, and they're still like wondering, where am I in the dark? Where do I go? Like some of these people don't even know where to go at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I can't understand it. Yeah, I can't explain it. I can just try to show my results. I don't know if it's like this or why it is like this. I just can show my results. I don't fake anything. I invited people here. They check my whole collection. They see it with their own eyes. They decided to buy because of the results. They can come here, open every tab. They can check everything. So I have no idea. Yeah.
Where do you think? I'm sorry.
No, it's finished.
Oh, sorry. Where do you think things are headed overall with like the overall pricing with Cosmos? I mean, do you feel like it's not up to you at this point? Like you're just going to continue to go down if people go down, or you're going to stay where they're at if you can? Like, where would you like to see Cosmos at in the next like 2-3 years in the market?
It's difficult to say. I can't give you an answer on this. I do my best. I keep it up, and even when I say I go down, I still have a higher price.
Right, because there's a better version.
It's not a better version because it's my own baby. What I found that I raised up, and I don't want to start it. I don't want to dump it down. Yeah, but if I have a difference in 5K, the people will say, "Oh, okay, why at you? It's more." I say, "Okay, I found it," and they say, "Yeah, but this is the same animal."
But it's not though. That's what you're saying.
It's hard to say. This is like with your BX. It's like with your BX.
Yeah, and my whole goal is to make. My goal with BX is to make a line to where people know there's a reason why I charge that much for a pure BX, because it's proven. It's like they're high yellow. They're not going to turn freaking green with a little bit of yellow. No, they're going to be all yellow. And that's my goal with those. And okay, and you know Ozzy Boyd, right? You know Ozzy's no stranger to the he's one of the pioneers that we've had in this ball python game, and we all know like an orange dream from Ozzy is very easy to ID because Ozzy has a line of OD that just is so goated. It's crazy. Like it's the best. And that's your position right now with Cosmos. And I feel like you're always going to want to have a better version Cosmo than anybody else out there. Because it's your baby. Like it's what you have. It's all you have. Like, isn't Cosmo the only hugest thing you focus on? Like, obviously there's incomplete dominance, but like what about like hypo or puzzle or like any other you don't have any of that stuff, right? Correct.
My favorite project all the time was the hypo clown stuff,
right?
And I didn't give me the target to add more inside. I just want the hypo clowns in different variations.
Yeah,
this is the main project I worked on since I started then with the ball pythons, really. And then, yeah, sure, because of the Cosmos, I need to collect the experience for everybody to be sure what I give away. So this take a lot of space at me too, yeah. Because people ask me, hey, you have it since 2008. Why are you just starting now? I say, because I want to find out everything about it. Because of this, then I say, okay, why they have this bad percentage and why they don't share their results with me over years? So many clutches. Why? What's behind? Why? This should be no problem to show me, hey, I have this clutch. Look at these results. Can you explain? Can you help me? What's going on or whatever? But nothing. So what can I say now to this? This is just the rumors what is going around. Or anybody say, oh, I had bad or not. Yeah.
So it's not like people are coming to you saying, "Hey, can you show me a normal white flame?" and you don't block them, right? Like that's not happening, right?
No, this not happening.
You have to be an asshole first. And it makes sense because I'm like that too. But yeah, listen, at the end of the day, man, nobody said.
I did a few posts in my stories. The problem is I realized, I'm very bad in social media. I need to be honest. I need to work on this more. But I did a story, I show it, and this story disappeared after 24 hours. So I make it something like in a YouTube channel or whatever, that everybody have access to all the informations I gave away from my head all the time. Yeah, that's my biggest mistake.
Yeah, but then again, like it would have been a bigger mistake by not doing this episode. Like it's not like you're trying to hide, and that's good. Like you are trying to come out and speak, and I feel like that's the big thing I'll give you props on for tonight is you came on to at least speak to me and at least talk to me about it. And I think hopefully you could revisit with some of the people out there who've invested some big money with you, and maybe you guys could chop it up and maybe come to an understanding of where this project is at. Maybe a lot of people don't understand like how looking at a white flame isn't just as easy as you think. Like these things do pretty fucking normal. I mean, what we looked at, even though it's Het Clown, pretty normal to me. I mean, other than the white, listen, I work lace, and I know lace is like that as well, but lace actually looks better with age from what I can see. But anyways, it's like, I always say how easy it is to breed ball pythons and it is, but the hard part is fucking the projects. Okay. And if you want to be cutting edge, if you want to be leading in some of this shit, it's not that easy. Kind of going back to, where you see the future in Kosmos. Like, do you see yourself not working with ball pythons at a certain point? Like, do you see, like, are you considering like not doing this at a certain point? I'm not saying you're old. You don't look that old, but as long as you've been doing this and whatnot, and where things are at with ball pythons, where, we had that big boom in COVID and now things are a little bit different. And now I'm just curious. And I ask everybody this question, by the way. I'm just saying, like, what's your future look like with ball pythons down the road, like 10, 15, 20 years?
I will not change anything. I do like, I know there's this bad talk. It's not so good anymore. It was a few years ago better or whatever. I don't care. I have my projects. I work on it. I have fun. I love this hatching season, and I love the surprises. What comes. So it affects me absolutely not.
So you like it? You were in this.
Yeah, you need to know. I come from the hobby. In the past, I did it just for my fun. Yeah. Everything I breed, the most I keep and what I sell, I took on the Reptile show directly the money and go to the neighbor table and spend everything. So it was not the focus on earning money on that. Yeah. And it's what happened in the last year too.
Yeah. And I hope you know how important that is for people to know that, like, dude, you're legit about the hobby. Like, you like this shit. A lot of people they'll paint any narrative they want in their head, and when you're in charge of a project that is so heavy influence with the expensive things, it's expensive. People might picture you as somebody else, like maybe somebody who doesn't give a shit about the hobby. Because guess what? We have some of those people here. Like, we have people who come into this hobby and they have money, but they're not the ones fucking cleaning snake shit. I'm not saying you have to, but they don't really care for it. You know what I'm saying? If they lose out, they move on. But and that's fine. Like, okay, but people need to know that that's not you. Like, you're not one of those fucking people. Like, you legit love this stuff. And I think that's important also about you coming on tonight to saying that,
Yeah, that's what we talked before. If I earn money, I don't put it all back in the ball pythons, but I buy the Corallus caninos, the green tree pythons, caimans, whatever. I enjoy the hobby. I like to sit in a room like you have it in the back. Just sit in the chair, watch this. This gives me peace. Yeah, not counting money. Yeah, this is for this. I'm a very bad business guy, because I earn and see something nice and think, oh, yeah, the great, crazy, nice BX, I want them. Yeah. And I enjoy to watch them. I'm still in the hobby. Even if I do it as a business, I needed to do it as a business. Yeah.
Well, there's some things, if you spend a lot of money on, it's going to ruin your life. I don't think this ruins your life. So I think you're good. I look at it like, listen, you're buying one thing that's going to keep you out of trouble. You know what I mean? So unless it has Nido, and then you're fucked. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Listen, I want to kind of give you the floor, man. If there's anything you want to close off with, anything that you want to say, any questions or topics you want to talk about, man. And again, I hope you enjoyed this enough to come back, because I don't think one episode is going to be enough.
Yeah.
I would like to, I want to let you know too, man. I do appreciate your time. I just know people need to hear you out, and you need to come on and say what the hell you got to say. But again, is there anything you want to close off with? Anything you like to talk about?
The only thing what I want to talk about, the people, I don't know why they're afraid to talk to me directly. They can talk to me about results, about questions. They can talk to me everything. Just if I get a question from my account without any photo, without any background or something, any fake accounts, and they ask me stupid questions, I don't answer. Yeah, you would do too. So this is people around there, or some people don't take care about the time differences. I wake up and I have 10 calls on my messenger in the middle of the night. So. Yeah, what I want to say to the people, the same, what the most people say, hey, stay focused on the beauty of this hobby, what we have, not just see just as a business. And I'm open for everybody. I can talk. All the people who know me they know it. Yeah, I'm not just this straight business guy. They can talk open to me about good things, bad things.
And for instance, you said you're not the best on Instagram. So how can people reach you? Like, is it better to email you, or like, what's the best way for people to reach out to you?
No, the most right on Facebook or Instagram still. Yeah. But what I found out now, because of this, I say I'm very bad in social media. I found out now a few weeks ago that the Instagram have a spam. I didn't know this. Last time I opened it and I see, what the 10 messages from people asking me things, and I see, wow, yeah, this is I need to work it more, but I try to be better. I try to make, because of this, I make this setup. I want to do more videos showing results and everything, put it on YouTube, and then lower the questions of the people, I think. Yeah.
Ralph, my grandma's 92. God bless her. She knows there's a spam folder, just so you know. Okay?
But I don't know it because I don't use it so much. I just get the message, open it, and answer. And then I see, hey, what's this on the right side with the number? I checked it, and there's a spam folder.
No, man, I hope you make plans of coming to the States. I'd like to meet you. I'm trying to get my ass to a different country too. So who knows? Maybe I'll run into you. Because I do see you travel the world, man. I do see you're no stranger to going to different shows. I've seen you link up with Devin and other amazing people. And so I think that's important too, man. You keep tight with your community. And
I want to keep contact with the people. That's a part of it for me.
And you let it know on tonight's show, man. Reach out to Ralph, man. Go ask him. Don't fucking start conversations elsewhere. Just go to him, and I hope this changes things. I really do. Either way, just keep doing what you're doing, Ralph, because no matter, here's the thing, like, not that you're remotely near a piece of shit, but there have been some really terrible people in this hobby who because of their work, they're just still around here, like, no matter what. And so the thing is, that's not you. I just know that your work will always speak volumes, and you just got to keep putting that stuff out there. Let people know what you got going on, and that's what people are going to focus on. I got to tell you right now, I want Kosmos to stay strong, dude, because that's a fucking killer ass gene, But at the end of the day, it's been like, where the fuck, where are these white flames? Like, where is this extreme shit at? And that's where people are asking, like, why aren't I seeing it? So I guess, time will tell for sure.
Yeah, because this, I appreciate a lot that you invited me to your show. It's a great opportunity.
Oh, real quick, one last question I ask: shed testing. Have you committed to shed testing at all, or like collecting sheds? Because I know Devin's huge on fucking shed testing. So where are you at? What's your opinion on shed testing, and what are you working towards to get Cosmo White Flame its own shed test?
To get it on the shed test, I have no experience about it. How to collect from a new gene? What do you need to make a sample?
Devin, help this guy. What the hell? Devin will help you. He'll teach you.
I just talked one time and they say, okay, you need to have a sheds from a lot of supers.
We're gonna have a talk after this.
Yeah,
please, dude.
That's the same. Don't talk to me so much too. I think maybe I look too angry or whatever. The people are afraid of me.
Yeah, dude. What the hell? Okay, well, definitely.
Do I give you fear too? No.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of you. You seem awesome. But I will say, Devin, can you spend 30 minutes on social media with this guy too, please? That'd be really great. Just quick 30 minutes and you'll know a lot. I promise you. But again,
the
Ralph,
next one's gonna be much smoother.
No, you're good. Honestly, this is what Trap Talk is, man. It's just raw and it's all from the heart. And I got to say, thank you so much for coming on. I'll put all the links to your social media plugs in the description below. And I'm looking forward for the round 2, but give it up. It's a wrap for the Cosmo King, Ralph, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, guys.
All right, man. Cheers. Hey, have a good night, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you too.
Peace. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that episode. Listen, take what you want from it. The guy came on the show, answered every question. Was he honest about every question? I don't know. I'm not a lie detector, but you guys be the judge. I do know I'll still be supporting the Cosmo project. I just think it's just not that easy. And I think good. Things shouldn't be that easy, especially if it's something that awesome. But again, I'm also a realist, and I know time will tell, like especially shed testing, right? We all know shed testing leads to the truth. So hang in there for sure. Definitely stay excited. No matter what it is that you're working with, stay excited. And again, I'm going to double down. I'm still excited about Kosmos for sure. I'm excited about White Flame. I want to know what the real true impact power is. You know, can we still see extreme Cosmo combos without White Flame, etc.? So, and if you are working the project, drop a comment. Seriously, if you're one of those people who've been working the project, drop a comment in the comment section. Give me and us some feedback. And if you're definitely one of those people who've been working the project, even bought a snake from Ralph, and you're either upset or have questions and haven't reached out to Ralph, dude, don't be one of those L7 weenies, dude. Go reach out to Ralph. If you're one of them, I'm not saying all you guys been doing that. I know a couple of you, the ones who've been blocked too, who reached out to him. But again, if you haven't at least made the effort, especially after this episode, go make the effort, dude. Okay, because you can't talk shit if you've not made an effort to reach out to the guy. But again, I know some of you have, so we'll just leave it at that. Hey, listen, what a great episode. What a, dude, nice little spicy way to end 2025, right? But again, if this is your first time watching, please hit that like button. Just to remind you guys, you could listen to a brand new episode out of the network 7 days a week, Monday through Sunday, all audio platforms, Buzzsprout, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. So wherever you listen to any of these episodes, thank you so much. Don't forget, you could join the Trap Talk Patreon family by clicking the first link in the description below. Connect to the Discord, and there's an amazing Instagram group chat. We have trappers from all over the world, and that's a fact. But again, thank you to all my sponsors. Thank you to Ralph. Thank you to his crew of homies over there. Prague MORPHs in the building, and his homie Martin. Appreciate you guys helping this guy out. And yeah, that's all we have on this episode. Again, find all the links to all my sponsors in the description below. Shout out to all my sponsors. Have a good night, and I'll see you at the top. Sorry for the interruption, folks, but a quick word from our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Devin.
I'm Teresa, and we are Prague MORPHs. We are based in Czech Republic, a small country in the middle of Europe.
We really love animals that revolve around multi-recessive projects, and one of our very favorites is Hypo. We're really looking forward to clutches that are coming this season, and some of those are Hypo Clown, DG Clown, Hypo DG Clown, and one of our all-time favorites, Hypo Puzzle.
Hope you enjoyed the next episode on Trap Talk, the greatest reptile network in the world.
If you guys want to see next level cutting edge ball python projects, please make sure you head over to their Instagram to follow all their amazing work, and head over to their website to see what they could possibly have available by heading over to PRAGUE.com. Thank you again, Devin and Teresa, for bringing some of the biggest heat worldwide in the ball python game. If you want to be organized, if you want to be cutting edge in the ball python game, then you don't want to miss this. Shout out to today's sponsor, and that's Clutch, #1 ball python organization app in the game. No better place to start off than by using this app. Clutch is an organization app that helps you organize all your ball python projects. It also helps your peers and your fellow community members look at what you possibly have coming for the upcoming ball python season, what you have currently available on Morph Market. It's so awesome to be ahead of the game by using organization app like Clutch. Thank you so much, the entire Clutch team, amazing team over at Clutch. If I were you, I would head over to Clutch's Instagram account, and I would also head over to their website, try it out, see how it works for you. But especially if you're just now coming into this, before you build your reptile collection, I would do it organized, and I would do it with Clutch. Thank you, Clutch, for being so amazing. Excited to hear what Clutch has to bring in the near future. Cheers.